Today we are going to be doing a 1 hour full body Pilates workout. We will be breaking the workout into segments. We're going to be starting with a beautiful warm up, following into some deep quality activations, and finishing off with a static cool down of 15 minutes. We are beginning our first video with a 15-minute relaxing warm up. Welcome to Liable Zest, and thank you for joining me on the mat today. This Pilates workout requires no equipment. All you need is a mat. So when you're ready, come and join me and let's get straight into it. We're going to be starting in the center of our mat in a seated position. I want your right foot tucked into your left groin and your left foot tucked in around and behind you. Let's lengthen that spine, placing both hands on each side of your body. And let's inhale and exhale. Activating that core, lengthening that spine, drawing those scaps down your back. We're going to inhale and exhale, reaching left arm up and over and reaching it across midline towards your right hand side. On that exhale, inhale back to center and exhale, taking your right hand, reaching it up and over towards your left hand side. And as you're doing this, you're inhaling and exhaling, making sure you keep in contact with your glutes, allowing that pelvis to open up, allowing those glutes to stretch out, allowing that beautiful stretch down the side of your body. And back to center. And we're going to come back and stretch over towards the left hand side as we drop our right hand onto the floor, reaching our left hand over onto the floor and walking both arms to the corner behind us and allowing that body to stretch out. Let's take a deep breath and exhale. Inhale, slowly walking yourself back and over into center. Let's take that left foot and tuck it into that right groin, bending that right knee behind our glute to do the same thing. Let's lengthen that spine. Let's tuck in and activate that tummy, drawing in that pelvic floor. Inhale, exhale to reach that right hand up and over towards the left hand side, lifting yourself back up and slowly lifting yourself up and over towards the other side. And as you're doing this, you'll find that your body will be releasing in various sections. It's obviously going to be dependent on where you're feeling tight, so let's just allow that stretch, keeping that control as we're working. We've got one more before we reach all the way over across to our left hand side. Let's reach towards our left, bringing right arm over towards that left, placing both arms on the floor and allowing the body to come to that opposite corner and keep holding. Let's inhale and exhale and slowly walking your arms back to the end of the mat. We're going to turn ourselves over into an all fours position and slowly tucking our feet under our toes in under our feet. Let's inhale, exhale, lifting our heels off the floor, lifting our glutes up towards the ceiling. Let's bring that head through our arms, rotating that tailbone towards the ceiling and allowing that back part of those hamstrings to stretch out. Inhale, exhale, slowly dropping yourself down and opening that chest, pushing that pelvis onto the ground. Let's inhale, exhale, lifting yourself back up, pushing your head through those arms, allowing that back of those shoulders to stretch out. Let's inhale and exhale, opening that chest, dropping that pelvis and opening, allowing those abdominals to stretch out. Let's take this time to warm that body up. Let's get in that flexibility and those ranges of motion. Let's do one more, pushing those head through those arms. Deep breath in. Exhale slowly, opening that chest. And let's Hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly leaning yourself back into that rest position, pushing those shoulders into the ground. Let's assess that body, work out where you need to be intentional today. We want to feel good and be ready for our workout. And let's slowly lift ourselves back, lifting those glutes up towards the ceiling and slowly walking our hands over onto the end of the mat. We're going to hold in this front support plank position for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lifting ourselves back, lifting those glutes, extending that right leg and slowly tucking that knee in, back into extension, then lifting it over that left leg across the midline and opening that chest up and opening that hand, allowing that hip flexor to stretch, pushing those hips up towards the ceiling and slowly back, lifting that leg back up, tucking that knee back to chest and slowly dropping it down, dropping that head through those arms, pushing those glutes up towards the ceiling, lifting your left leg up. Inhale, exhale, tucking that knee in. Exhale, extending it, lifting it up, bringing it over that right foot and opening that arm and chest up towards the ceiling, following that arm with your eyes. Inhale, exhale, coming back over, lifting that leg up, tucking that knee in and slowly dropping that left foot back onto the floor. Let's take that right foot, tucking it in and over that left foot and slowly leaning onto your left hand side, bringing arm to T-point and reaching over and looking towards the direction that your arms are pointing, coming back to T-point, dropping that hand down. Bring your right foot over and across your left foot. Let's inhale, exhale, opening that left arm up towards the ceiling, lifting it into T-points and opening those shoulders, reaching that arm overhead, following the direction of your hand with your eyes and slowly coming back to T-point, dropping that arm down and bringing those feet back next to each other and slowly dropping that pelvis and lifting that chest and allowing those abdominals to stretch out one more time. Let's come back into all fours. We're lifting that right foot in front of you, creating a 90-degree angle with that front leg. That left leg is extended behind you. If you are struggling with that angle, then you can just bend your knees a little bit more. Do what you can. Let's inhale, exhale, slowly drop that chin, head, neck and chest all the way down towards the floor, tucking in that chin and pushing up towards the ceiling. Now slowly going back down and lifting that chest up, looking up towards the sky. And we're going to do that one more time. Let's inhale, exhale, tucking in that chin and dropping yourself down. Now slowly pushing yourself up towards the ceiling as you tuck in that chin. Deep breath in, exhale, dropping that chest and lifting yourself back up. Let's stay in this position. We're going to extend those arms up, reaching up towards the ceiling as far back as we can go, bringing arms into T-point and slowly rotating towards our left hand side and slowly back to center, dropping those arms down and bringing that right leg back behind you and slowly lifting that left leg into that 90-degree, extending that right leg behind you. Hands are in front of you. Let's inhale and exhale, slowly dropping that chest, towards the floor, tucking in that chin, pushing through those hands, that back up as that chin stays in, looking down in front of you. Now slowly coming back towards the floor and opening that chest, looking up towards the sky as you lift those and extend those arms. And inhale, exhale, slowly coming back down and pushing those shoulders back up, tucking in and sucking in that belly as you're working. Inhale, exhale, dropping that chest down and opening it, looking up towards the ceiling. Staying in this position, let's lift those arms up in front of you, lifting up towards the ceiling and slowly bringing arms to T-point, and now rotating towards your right hand side and slowly coming back to center, bringing arms in front of you, dropping those hands towards the floor and lifting that leg back behind you and leaning into that rest position. Let's slowly lift right foot next to right hand and leaning towards that right knee, opening that chest and lifting that right hand up towards the ceiling, opening that chest. Inhale, exhale, slowly coming back down. Let's do 3 of these, and last one. Exhale, open and extending that arm out in front of you, reaching forward, leaning into that groin, rotating that knee outwards and slowly coming back down. Let's bring that right foot back behind us, lifting that left foot next to our left hand, leaning into that left knee, allowing that pelvis to open up. Let's inhale, exhale, opening left hand up towards the ceiling, looking up towards the ceiling as you do so. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, lifting up. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, opening. Inhale, back to center, and last one. Exhale, lifting those arms up towards the ceiling, reaching and extending that arm forward, leaning into that groin as you rotate that knee outwards and slowly bringing that hand down. We're going to keep that left foot next to our hands, and we're slowly going to lift our right foot up to slowly sit back into a seated position, extending those legs out in front of us, making sure that you are in the center of that mat. Ankles in line with those glutes. I want those toes pointing away from you, bringing arms out in front of you. Let's round that spine, tucking in that chin, and slowly inhale, exhale, reaching yourself forward, trying to reach towards those toes, chest to knee. Inhale to pause, and exhale, slowly rolling yourself down all the way onto the mat, 1 vertebra at a time, bringing arms overhead. And inhale, bring hands back towards your side, lifting head, neck and chest off the floor and lifting yourself back up, over and rounding yourself forward. Let's do 3 of these. Inhale to pause, exhale, rolling yourself back down, tucking in that belly, and inhale, lifting arms to sides. Exhale, lift yourself back up, reaching forward, and inhale to pause, exhale, back down. And we've got 1 more of these. Let's reach and extend those arms. Inhale, bringing hands to side and reaching forward. And slowly rolling yourself back down and staying in this supine position. Let's bring our arms to our sides and let's slowly lift our right leg up into tabletop, then left leg, and we're going to grab the inside of our ankles and just slowly bring those knees towards the floor and just allow that pelvis to open. Let's keep it there. Let's keep inhaling and exhaling as we allow that pelvis to open and start preparing our minds for a beautiful sequence of 30 minutes of activations to follow this stretch routine and warm up. Let's inhale And exhale, bring those knees in, keeping our hands behind the back of our knees. Let's use ourselves to lift ourselves back up into a seated position. I hope you enjoyed that quick 15-minute Pilates workout warm-up, and I hope you're ready for our 30 minutes of exciting, deep, and quality activations to follow this workout. If you liked that video, hit that like button, and if you liked it even more, hit that subscribe button, and don't forget to hit that bell.